Welcome everyone, this is Akinar, and I am so excited because today we are starting Sekiro, Shadows Die Twice. This is a game that I have been so looking forward to. It is my 5th game in the FromSoft franchise. I've now played all 3 of the Dark Souls games. We just finished up Dark Souls 3, and we've also played Bloodborne, and I've loved each and every one of those games. But this game in particular, I have been looking forward to because I know nothing about it. With each of the other games, knew a little bit. I had either played a bit myself or had seen others play and had just absorbed bits and pieces here and there. Kind of had a little bit of an idea of what to expect going into each game. And I still went in pretty blind, but nothing like this game. I know absolutely nothing. I have not seen anyone else play the game. I have not seen any trailers. I don't know what the combat is like. I don't know what the mechanics are like. The only thing that I really do know is the little blurb that I've read on the Steam store page, which talks about 14th century Japan. And that definitely seems to be backed up here by the awesome intro music that we have playing here on the opening screen. I also know that people have said the game is hard and that it's different. And we're playing a FromSoft game, so we're probably going to have souls, or whatever they're called in this game, and when you die, you're going to lose them all. I feel like that's a pretty safe bet. Outside of that, I have no idea. And that's how I like to go into a game. I like to go in without knowing anything and trying to figure everything out for myself. It's part of the fun of a first playthrough. You only get to play a game once for the first time, and I want that experience to be as organic as possible. So I'm not going to be looking things up on a guide or a wiki page. I'm not going to be asking others for advice or tips on how to play. I'm going to be trying to figure things out on my own, and that means that I'm definitely going to miss things. I'm definitely going to get confused about things. I'm going to be almost certainly unaware of some things, like in Bloodborne. There was an entire mechanic that, yes, I saw the number on my screen and never knew all the things that were going on underneath the hood, and it's very well could be the case in this game as well. And that's going to be part of the fun. You're going to get to see that process as it plays out and as I try to figure things out. And it'll be fun, trust me. So with that said, why don't we go ahead and get things started here? Let's play Sekiro. I'm so excited.
Tokyo 戦国末期、日の本すべてを焼いた戦火は未だに勢い衰えず、山深いアシナの国にも燃え広がっていた。
Damn. Dude.
戦が終わるのか。
Ow. That was kind of a low blow. Shit. Oh my goodness.
剣聖アシナ一心、国取りの決戦であった。
Ishin Ashina? Holy shit.
野良犬が心すらなくしたか。ああ、共に来るか。飢えた狼よ。
そして戦場で拾われた狼は修行の末熟達の忍びとなった。
忍びの掟は忘れまいな。親の
Wolf.
次に大事なもの、お前の心に刻むがよい。あれが今日からお前の主だ。命を賭して守り、たとえ奪われるとも必ず取り戻すのだ。よいなら狼よ。
Wow. Oh man. There are very few
一心の
experiences.
国
Hold
取り
on.
から24年。アシナの国は斜陽にあり、狼の忍びはすべてを失っていた。
Hmm.
育ての義父も守るべき主も。
忍びよ、目覚めてください。あなたの主のために。
Oh my goodness. What an opening. What an absolutely epic opening. And this already feels amazing. Our character moves so fast. Oh my goodness. I think this might be the speediest out of any of the games. The responsiveness is just incredible. I was in the middle of saying, though, that there is no experience quite like getting to watch the opening cutscene in a FromSoft game. All of the Dark Souls games, Bloodborne included, were all so epic in the way they introduced you to this brand new world. And what a feeling, what a an epic ride here to start Sekiro. So we are Wolf, I think. I'm definitely going to be watching that cutscene again, but what do we have here? Oh, okay. So the prompts you see on the screen are Xbox prompts. I am playing on a DualShock controller, though, so please pay no attention to any of those. That's an interesting little... There's an icon there that it shows underneath the loot pickup. So the X is really what it would expect for the Xbox controller, which is square in my case. Let's see what we have here. An ornamental letter. A letter thrown into a well. Kuro's Wolf. Your destiny awaits you at the Moonview Tower. Escape from the well and find the tower bathed in moonlight. Even without a blade, you can reach it. Stay silent. Stay vigilant. What an opening here. So from a gameplay perspective, we do not get a character select screen like we would, or a character creation screen, I was going to say. We have an ornamental letter, though. There's already a feeling here of I'm thrown back to the Undead Asylum in Dark Souls 1 and Oscar dropping down the key to our cell. But in this case, we have sort of a direction on how to get to our location. It looks like we have a couple ways to go here, but the ornamental letter said, stay silent. Okay. All right. Let me go ahead. I am the kind of player where I do like to take my time and try to digest all of the details of the game. So I'm going to be taking it slow. I'm going to be trying to figure things out. We're not going to be rushing through the game as quickly as possible here. We're going to be trying to see, first of all, what is in our inventory. Okay, inventory menu. Items currently in possession can be viewed through the inventory menu. Categories can be selected through the trigger buttons. Okay, cool. So we can close that. So we have a homeward idol. Is this our dark sign? A small palm-sized wooden Buddha. Can be used repeatedly. Held by the wolf ever since he was saved by his father. Its corners are rounded with use. Saved by his father. That was a part from the opening cutscene. That was maybe the coolest part, is when the person that slices his face with the sword. I'm guessing that's his father. I might need to watch that cutscene again, because there was also a reference to his master, and I'm not sure we've met his master yet. The master seemed to be behind the doors there, where after Wolf had grown, and his father was giving him an admonition there to protect the master. This Buddha is used to return home. It will return the user to the last visited sculptor's idol, or to the Dilapidated Temple. Okay, sounds like we've got a bonfire, aka a sculptor's idol, or the Dilapidated Temple, which is maybe Firelink Shrine. So what else do we have here? We have lots going on. Do we have like a help option? That is our menu key. All right, so the equipment, a lot of this is locked right now. We have quick items. There is this thing called Unseen Aid. We have 10 vitality and 1 attack power. We have 0 out of 0 to next skill point is 500. Okay, and then there's some other numbers down there that I don't know what those are. So we have our quick items. We also have our key item, the ornamental letter. And this bit about staying silent, staying vigilant, I'm wondering if there is a much more sort of a stealth aspect, like maybe you would expect in Metal Gear Solid or something. That's what that brings to mind. We have upgrade materials. Okay. I'm guessing we're probably going to get more of these categories eventually. I'm not going to dig too deep into the options right now. I did quickly adjust a couple of the camera options, giving myself the inverted y-axis like I normally do. But other than that, let's go ahead and see where we're going to go here. Our health seems very low. So which of these ways is supposed to be the way forward? I'm curious to see what is this way. We can swim. That was another thing. Okay, I had it happen to me, but I did not make note of it. The fact that we can jump. Oh my God. So this is one of the cool things, is going into this game. The other game that is on my radar and that we are going to be playing after Sekiro is Elden Ring. And Elden Ring is a game that has been exceptionally hard to stay blind on, especially in the circles that I hang out in on places like Twitch. And so you just sort of, you absorb very particular bits of knowledge in that you can jump, right? There is a dedicated jump button in Elden Ring. I did not know that that was the case with Sekiro. I did not know that this is where we get our dedicated jump. So this is great. Now, what do the other buttons do here? Do I have I do not appear to have a roll. The circle button is not rolling like I would normally expect. What about triangle? Do I have an attack? The R1 and L1 buttons aren't doing anything. The trigger buttons don't seem to be doing anything either. So the only things that I appear to have the ability to do are jump and run. And I can also swim, apparently. So swimming is a thing now. This is interesting. Okay, let's see what we can find out here. I love that we are just kind of getting thrown into things. It appears that this is going to be a dead end, though. Oh, we have... Wow, okay, it's not really a jump, but it's also not a dive. I guess it's just sort of a swim faster option. It's kind of cool. So there's an item up there that we can't get to right now, I don't think. I'm also noticing, as I'm getting down here to the end of this little section, the red glow or the red aura around the screen, which I'm assuming indicates that we are low on health. we don't want to be getting into combat with anybody because we are about to die. Yes, I have learned that already. I have learned that there is a jump button. How cool is that? Oh my god, this is so much fun. Okay, so in the air near a wall jump. Oh my gosh. Wow, our character, I am loving the movement here. This is amazing. But I guess I should if we're dealing with a sort of a samurai game, then the fluidity and the cool, I'm wondering if I can get a wall jump here. So we are able to, okay, I'm not quite able to replicate that. You have to kind of initiate it from the ground, it looks like. So I can't do the wall jump here to get up. That was my first thought, is maybe I can get up higher to that item, but we're going to access that another way. But I love how our character feels. This is so cool. So we do a wall, so we jump up, and then the wall jump, how does that get us? It just gets us, we can essentially wall climb. But is it like a one, I wonder how high up the wall. There's got to be limits to that, I would think. All right. Ashina Reservoir. Ashina Reservoir. Okay, let's go this way, because maybe we can get that item. This is so cool. Look at this. This atmosphere is great. Now, this is not quite far back enough. How far up can we go with this wall jump? Yeah, only once. Okay. So this does not get us to that item just yet. And I guess this is a dead end for now. So let's move this. Let's move this way. It's so fascinating that there is no character creation screen or anything. We're just thrown right into things. We also need to find a weapon at some point here. My heart is racing a little bit because this is so exciting. Can we go in here? That is not a door we can open. All right, what are we looking at here? A big drop off. That's the first thing we're looking at. Toggle wall hug. So there is a, I see, and then you can stop hugging wall. During a wall cling, shimmy. Okay, yeah. That is interesting. Can we move the camera around? We can. So I would imagine this is not where I want to stop hugging the wall. I don't think I want that to be my... So toward the edge while hugging the wall, toward the edge we can peek. How does that work? When we're here, probably. I see. So we can get a view of what's going on. And we've got 2 enemies over here. Maybe 3. There's a guy with his back turned. So now, how are we going to... Okay, so it's telling us stealth. So this is an entire mechanic, is stealth. That is super interesting. Advance without being seen by crouching in bushes or moving under floors. You do not have a sword at the moment. Use stealth to avoid enemies and head to the Moon View Tower. If you're about to be seen, warning markers appear above enemies' heads. Ooh, I was not expecting there to be a stealth mechanic at all. Of course, I don't have any expectations going in. But this is exciting, but also a little nerve-wracking. All right.
特に稼などしておりませんが、構わぬのでしょうか。
大事ない。刀もなく、気力すらない。奴はもうただのふぬけよ。
Okay, so now do I have... This is also another interesting aspect, is the fact that we are, for the first time, the spoken language is Japanese. It's something other than English, right? And it gives such a cool vibe to the game. How am I sneaking through, though? There's a crouch button. Okay. All right. Ledge hang. Oh, my goodness. Okay, let's try doing that, I guess. And I can shimmy along. Okay, I thought I was moving in the... it's interesting. You can... The direction sort of shifts. Oh, man. And then there's a drop down, which I don't want to do just now. This is so cool. There's an item over there. Oh, my goodness. So I don't know that do I want to go this way? I'm definitely going to be taking it slow here. It's already in my nature to do that. And then when you introduce a stealth aspect into a game, it does give us cover here all the way around to where we maybe should go in that building. And maybe that's the direction we want to go. But I'm also very curious about this ledge hang ability and where it could get us. So let's see. We don't seem to have a stamina bar. Oh, it doesn't go all the way around. Okay, so there is a limit to it. So there's only one way to go. That makes things easy. Let's go ahead and climb up. I don't know how slow I need to be walking here. I might be able to get away with going faster, but I'm gonna... Underfloor movement. Wolf can slip into tight spaces such as beneath floors when crouched. Where is that? Beneath floors. This is considered a beneath a floor. Okay, right here. I like how it is giving us these prompts. Okay. Okay, so now we are underneath and there are people above us. Oh shit. Now there's an icon there above the enemy. What is the icon? Is it like an ear? It's hard to tell. But I'm wondering if that means that they can hear us if we move. Oh, we can eavesdrop. Okay. That's maybe a prompt for us to listen in. There it is. Okay. The divine air. Genichiro. So Genichiro is imprisoning the divine air, which is just a boy. So they put a check mark there. If I listen again, is it going to play the same exact thing? Looks like it. The divine air. This is so... So instead of having dialogue straight up with other characters, they're giving us an eavesdrop ability. We probably will be talking with other characters, I would imagine, at some point. But because we're in this hostile situation, trying to sneak our way through, we get to eavesdrop. I wonder if I could eavesdrop on those other guys, or if it's, you know, am I risking death if I'm getting too close to them? I think I probably am. My instinct is that I can't do that, but I also don't know. Maybe the game lets me get away with more than I think I can. Does it give me... So the icon is not showing up there, right? I'm not getting that same ear icon that I was getting. So I think maybe not. And also maybe I can move at full speed here. It seems like I'm creating about the same amount of noise by going full speed, so I don't think I have to fully slow down. Being crouched in the grass seems to be sufficient. So, all right. So now, what is the layout here? Trying to get my bearings and figure out where we're going. I guess we're just following where the grass leads for now and hoping that we get a weapon. There must be a weapon somewhere to pick up. Oh, we can eavesdrop with these guys. That's cool. Okay. I love that it's giving us these prompts. This is good. Feels a little more inviting to help welcome the new player into the game. Uh-oh. All right. I know where we're going. I have figured out where we are going. So this must be the moon view tower. There is the moon. This is such a different atmosphere coming out of a Dark Souls game, and 3 of them, in fact, as well as Bloodborne. This is just... It doesn't quite feel like a FromSoft game just yet, which is very, very... I love that they are doing something so different. The fact that there is even a stealth mechanic involved is absolutely fascinating. So now, what happens if I simply... I stay crouched. I do stay crouched here. So near, they're reminding us about the ledge hang, which we had already learned about. I'm gonna get a little, I guess I can't do it when I'm crouched, so I do like this. I'm not near enough the ledge. I see. So can I do it when I'm crouched? I can. I just needed to be a little closer. Shimmy. Shimmy shake. So we're going behind. I gotta be careful. I gotta be very careful because I'm gonna try to figure out. I could never do it with Dark Souls 3. I can never figure out how to actually get the PlayStation prompts, but I can almost guarantee that there's going to be a death because I drop off of a ledge hang instead of jumping up because I pressed the actual PlayStation X key. So we're jumping here, huh? We are jumping. That is a new thing. Having a jump button in a FromSoft game is going to take a little getting used to. The possibilities, but also the convenience that this opens up. So we want to go this way. Okay, that feels very intuitive. I love how that feels. I guess the drop down is not... Never mind, the drop down is actually the circle button. So maybe I won't be in as much trouble as I thought I was. I'm looking around for enemies here. They don't seem to... Aha, there is, I think, the hole that they were talking about. So we can climb up. I'm not seeing any enemies so far. Is there any... I don't know how many secrets there are going to be hanging off of ledges. We'll try to keep a lookout. I'm very nervous right now. This is really... I love the pressure and the exhilaration of sneaking in. Is this our divine heir?
よく来てくれた。久しいな、狼よ。
Oh, they know each other.
お迎えに参上いたしました。我が主。
表を上げよ。くさび丸、そなたの刀だ。
Sabimaru.
我が忍びよ。主従の約定に従い、命を賭し、我に仕えよ。
御意。
I hope I'm getting the pronunciation right. Kusabimaru. A katana given by Kuro, the divine heir. Kuro. An heirloom of the Hirata family. A cadet branch descended from Ashina. Once thought lost, it had found its way back into the hands of the wolf. That's a really cool name. This is... I am absolutely loving this feel of traditional Japan and everything that goes along with that. Kusabimaru, the name beseeches, a shinobi's role is to kill, but even a shinobi must not forget mercy, a mantra the blade itself may manifest. I wonder what that means. Okay, we have a weapon now. We'll talk to you in just a second, but I want to take a moment here. Maybe this will just unlock automatically, and we need to just complete... It doesn't seem like... Okay, let's go ahead and complete the sequence here, and maybe things will open up for us. That is not... That is not the talk button.
狼よ、傷を負っておるようだな。そうだ、そなたにこれを託そう。薬水のひょうたんだ。これで傷を癒してくれ。
A healing gourd filled with vitality restoring medicine. Resting refills the gourd. Oh, okay. We have an Estus flask. Made by an apprentice of the extraordinary Dr. Dogen? Although it is strange that the gourd's medicinal waters refill automatically, the seeds within may hold the secret to how it works. All right. I need some healing.
そなたの体、その後大事はないか。
その後とは。
あの世のこと、覚えておらぬのか。
はい。
いや、司祭は後にしよう。今はこのアシナの城を脱さねばならぬ。
御意。
堀沿いに進んだ橋の下に場外への抜け穴がある。一心様よりそう聞いたことがある。まずはその橋下の抜け穴を見つけてきてほしい。見つけたらそうだな。足の歯笛で合図をくれるか。ほら昔聞かせてくれたであろう。こうピーッとな。その音を頼りにそなたのもとへ行こう。
All right. She mentioned the... Or I'm sorry, he mentioned that... what am I thinking here? There's a couple things going on. I'm getting a little bit lost. There's a lot of different details and a lot of... When you're jumping into a new game, so many things to process. And... Right, he mentioned that there was something that happened. Were you gravely injured that night? Or after? After what? Do you not remember what happened that night? So maybe we have some memory loss as well. You can cycle through various quick items and use each according to the situation. For instance, if you've taken damage, you can recover vitality with the healing gourd. Yep. Although, okay, using the quick item, though, is with the up button. That's a little different. Okay, we're going to have to... This is not an Estus flask. The Estus flask memory is not going to serve us well here because we need to be pressing up on the D-pad. Oh, God. Let's see. I need to just go ahead and... I guess we're going to equip that. That's maybe what the slot is down there. So, remnant menu not available. I thought I was pressing... I pressed that side of the PlayStation controller, but it didn't respond the first time. Inventory. So now I can... Yes, but I also want to equip this. I want it to be... I see okay and close, but I want to... I still... This is all locked here. Oh, quick items. There it is. That's how we do this. Got it. So all the rest of these are still locked. How am I... I should have a weapon now, correct? It doesn't let me do anything with this just yet. But we're going to probably be equipping it here shortly. So now we have... That did not heal very much. I was expecting my bar to go all the way full. Wow. And we only get one of those. Gosh. I would assume there's going to be ways to upgrade that. But I was hoping for a little bit more than that. So, what more do you have? That is not... Oh my gosh. I really am going to have to work out the fact that X is not actually X.
堀に沿って進んだ橋の下に場外への抜け穴がある。このアシナの城を脱するため、橋下の抜け穴を見つけてきてほしい。見つけたら合図をくれ。足の歯笛を。
Okay, gotta escape Ashina Castle.
堀に沿ってこの
Just,
見つけた
just exhausting all the dialogue as per usual. Now, out the front door, I feel like there are going to be guards there. Anything up here? Definitely is something up here. Medicinal pellets that slowly restore vitality. A secret treatment passed down for generations in these lands. Records say it has been used in battles since times long gone, and lent to the famed resilience of Ashina warriors. A pill case full of these pellets would also serve as a battle charm. So this is something that I assume is not replenishable, or at least not in the same way that our... What is it? I'm going to keep calling it an Estus flask here. I got to keep checking to see. Our healing gourd. I'm not going to... I guess I might just equip this just in case. This feels like a life gem. That is the vibe that I'm getting immediately from this. So we wanted to... If we want to switch this... Okay. We'll leave it on the healing gourd for now. I'm going to try not to use the pellet. I guess we're going out this way? I thought there were guys out here, weren't there? We can hug the wall? Right? Don't I want to go back out this way? I guess I'm going to go this way, but I don't know if this is right. I feel like... I mean, I do have a sword now, but I really don't know how to use it. I guess we're going to learn. Posture and death blows. A shinobi aims to break an opponent's posture. Attacking an enemy is one way to achieve this. When an enemy's posture breaks, he is vulnerable to a shinobi death blow. So we do have our attack, which is our 1. And then after breaking the posture, we can do a death blow. All right. Let's see if we can do that. Now, we do have a lock on, as the camera kind of glitched out there for a second, but it does tell us about the lock on here. I'm a little worried that we're going to be getting into combat with 2 guys. I don't know exactly what the aggro range is on each of these guys here. I'm going to back up for just a second while we wait for the guy who's patrolling to go back down the hill. And then we'll go in and try to take on one enemy at a time. But let's see how this works. Okay. So now this guy did... It's very smooth. It's very smooth how it's happening. And, like, it wasn't at all... I was thinking it might be like a riposte, where you kind of have to be in the correct spot, but maybe it is the case. Maybe you still have to be positioned in front of the enemy to get the riposte. But it definitely just happened as part of the combat. The only thing that I was really doing there was just spamming R1. So far, so good. We're not crouching, right? Okay. I love how fluid the movement feels. This is great. So we're looking for a secret passage under a bridge. I'm also looking for secrets that might be hiding around over here. So can we... We can break things. We can break things. We just don't have a roll yet. That's the part... Oh, wait a second. Maybe we do. Oh, it's not a roll. It's like a quick step. That's what it feels like. It sort of feels like what you would have with a quick step if you were using a dagger in DS3. They haven't prompted us to use that just yet, but it has finally... I wasn't able to do that at the very beginning. That was not something that I had access to. All right, we're getting a feel for the controls here, trying to get used to controlling our character. So here's the next guy. Okay. Now we have deflection. Sometimes relentless attack is not enough to break an enemy's posture. Deflecting enemy attacks is another way to damage their posture. A master shinobi uses a combination of deflect and attacks to achieve swift victory. So you want to press L1 the moment an attack lands. Okay, so we do have a parry mechanic, and that is something I would like to get good at. We'll see how I am here right off the bat. Let's see if we can pay attention. Did I do something? There was a bar there at the bottom. I think I took damage. There we go. So I think I was too early. I don't know at all what that bar was at the bottom. I'm gonna have to watch that again. That did not make any sense to me initially. But we definitely took damage because I was at half health before. So maybe I deflected partially, sort of like a partial parry in DS3. I'm not sure. But that second time we definitely got it. And now I'm starting to get a little bit used to the... I'm gonna keep calling it like a visceral or a riposte. I've already forgotten what the terminology was. Do they replay any of the I guess I'll just have to rewatch. It was a shinobi death blow. That's what it is. Death blow. We got to get used to the new lingo here. So, all right, how do I deal with one of you? It might be a good idea to use a pellet. I'm not sure. The game, like, we're not losing. It doesn't feel like we're losing very much because so far I actually have not seen souls. So I don't know exactly what... Oh, this is where we were before. Okay, this is how we... Right. So I guess we want to be going through here, don't we? The guy that we parried just now seemed like he had more armor. Locking on, right? In general, I am a fan of lock on. There have been times where I've had to abandon it. But you can change your target while locked on. Okay. And it looks like there's going to be situations where we're just going to have to deal with multiple enemies. Or we can actually separate them. Okay. Okay, so this guy is much slower in his attacks, and we're able to get in there, and he staggers immediately when we hit him. I don't know if that was the case with the guy that they were trying to teach us to do deflections on. Should we be trying to do deflections on this guy, or should we just be going for it here? That death blow is sick. It is... The other thing that they're providing us is like there's a light up. As opposed... in addition to the sound that you would normally get from a parry, they're giving us the that big visual indicator as well to say, hey, you've got a death blow ready. Okay, where are... Oh, I see. Oh, shit. Okay, we got two of them here. It's nice of them. It's nice for them to give me a little space. So I'm trying to do the deflect against this guy. I'm doing it too early. I'm doing it way too early. And there... What is that bar that's happening? It is actually very forgiving. I have not figured out at all what that bar is. It's going to take me a bit. But it was definitely... is it maybe a bleed meter? Like I'm taking some damage or something? Don't know all what that mechanic is about, but I was getting very early on that parry timing the first few swings, but then I waited. You can actually wait a fair amount. It's actually pretty forgiving. So getting used to parries in this game might not be the worst. I also noticed that the arrows over the enemy's head, as soon as they hurt us, it turned yellow. And I think that was the thing they were trying to teach us here at the beginning. I don't know that it actually happened. We didn't actually alert any of the enemies at the start. But each of those enemies had a yellow arrow before they actually saw us. And then once they did see us, I think it turns red. Super cool. Super cool. This is so much fun. Jumping into a new game. Getting to learn the ins and outs. Ah, okay, so there's that item up there. And the combat so far... Oh no. The leader? Shigenori Yamauchi? Oh no. Okay, alright, here's another new mechanic. This could be our first death here. A counter slash can be performed immediately after deflecting an attack. This allows you to deal posture damage without giving the enemy time to recover. Okay, so the moment the attack lands, you deflect, and then you do RB after deflecting for a counter slash. So that's different than a death blow? Okay, I love the music. This epic, epic feel that... Oh my gosh, okay. His horde he has such a longer windup. We also have 2 different meters. What are these 2 different meters? So I'm gonna back up here, and I'm not gonna use that. Let's just deflect. Nope, we're dead. Okay, first death. I'm trying to go for the deflections there, because it does seem to be wanting us to learn that. But we have our first death. And it has restored us to full health, which is nice. We were kind of on the back foot that entire time. Okay, with the lower health. Oh, we get to do a different death blow from behind. Hey, what's going on here? Come on. So we have to be very careful if we get staggered. If the enemy gets the drop on us, we're not just spamming attacking out of it. Also, it looked like he was blocking there. Oh, you can do a block. Interesting. I suspect we could take reduced damage during that. We also have kind of a stance. Are our attacks different during that? It looks like they might be. Now, can we do a... So far, I cannot do anything with the trigger. The trigger button doesn't seem to do anything. Let's see if I can get this timing again here. Maybe that's when I get my stance broken. Huh. Was I actually taking damage during any of that? A lot of this, I'm probably going to have to watch back to really make sense of it all, because some of it's happening so quickly. I do like that we can take on one of you at a time here. These guys are so slow, it might... There is a bit of a dodge. I like the dodge. I think that's what's happening. I think the meter might be how long it takes until your stance is broken, because these guys, I think... Let me watch this again here, but I think they have just a really small meter. That's exactly what it is. So you are... I'm also taking damage somehow. All right, hold on here. Oh, he actually reached me. For some reason, I didn't think he was going to reach me. I don't know what's up with that. Yeah, I know I can heal. I'm trying not to yet. Is it giving me an opening to heal here? Sure, I'll take it. I'll take it. So why was I not able to finish up the attack there? Because he's blocking me, huh? Interesting. So I was not able with this guy. This guy, I was not able to just spam my attacks like I was kind of with these guys. This guy is a little more adept, and it seemed like he was maybe doing a bit of the deflection on us. We didn't quite get, you know, he wasn't able to get any sort of death blow on us, but spamming is definitely not the way. All right, where's the other guy here? Now with these guys, spamming may be the way. Oh, that death blow is just amazing. Now, okay, I mean, I want to be able to try to get this guy. And I think we have to. I think the only way forward is to take on the leader. There we go. Nice. Did we get him? Okay, so death blow against strong enemies. Some powerful opponents require multiple death blows to be killed. The number of death blows required to kill an enemy is shown by the red circular markers above their vitality bars. Each death blow removes 1 marker. Okay, this combat is very different. It feels like it's a lot more. There's a very different pacing to it so far. There we go. I was getting a little worried because part of what is happening here, we got a pellet in return. That's kind of nice. I might use one of those. We'll see. Same thing as it said before, right? Battle charm. Oh man, the intense music. Ooh. So that felt pretty good. I'm gonna have to watch back exactly what was happening there, but I was watching my health and it did not seem, maybe it was lowering just slightly, but it did not seem like we were taking a ton of damage there, even though I don't know that we were actually getting, I feel like I was a little early on those deflects. I don't know that I was timing them correctly, but it still seemed like we were within. I did notice both of our bars building up, and that's where I got a little worried at the end there because I saw that mine was getting close, and I thought that that was going to be the death blow on me if if it did fill up all the way. But I think we just managed in time to get the last death blow that we needed. Oh my goodness. There's a timing element that's going to take a lot of getting used to, but I am up for the challenge. This is a ton of fun so far. Let's see what we've got over here, though. The flow of the battle. It is definitely a different feel. And I like it a lot. We got a fistful of ash. Ashen one. Ash gripped into a hardened clump. Throw it at an enemy to temporarily distract them. We already do have a lore tie-in to Dark Souls. Ah, Ashina. I did not think about the connection there to ash in the name. In Ashina, the snow falls thick and thus the hearth runs thick with ash. Okay, throw it at an enemy, temporarily distract them. It's an alluring skull. So I guess we got a couple of those. Might as well put that on the bar as well. We don't have too much to use at the moment, so we might as well do this. Maybe I should use one of my pellets as well. What's over here? Was this the way forward? Was there anything this way? We can get up here. The jumping, the ability to jump, oh, is such a game changer when it comes to traversing the environment. I was going to say, I don't think I'm going to be able to open that. So we do, I think, have to proceed this way. Part of me wants to go over and try to deal with the enemies that were at the beginning, but that might be asking a little bit too much. All right, I took a brief time out, and we're back at it here. I did also take the liberty of rewatching the opening cutscene. I wanted to see the opening cutscene again here, and it's very interesting. The clearly in the opening cutscene, what I had not noticed the first time is the master who was being referred to is this divine heir, right? The boy in the moonlit tower that we were supposed to be rescuing. And of course our father, quote unquote, is the guy who adopted us on the battlefield, the stray wolf that was on the battlefield. All right, what do we have here? Wall jump, ledge hang. In air, near wall, wall jump, and then in the air. Yeah, okay, so we do this, and then we do that. Okay, got it. We have more eavesdropping to be done here. So this is the secret passage under the bridge. And who is that? Who is that underneath the bridge here? I can eavesdrop right now. Oh, bottom of the moat.
なんとも限界なことじゃ。 戦が近いのかもしれんの。
War will be upon us soon. So this is, you're right, this is like 20 years after the events from the very opening part of the cutscene, where you had Ashina, who was taking down the general. Now, are you a friend? No, you're not a friend. Who the heck are you? Wait, what? Excuse me? Wait a second. Hello? I need some, wait, did we just decapitate you? I only got... What in the heck? This person? Person? Wait a second. What the hell is going on here? You are very different from everybody else around here. Also, you're wearing a thong. What the hell was up with that? I thought we were going to be talking to some sort of an NPC for a second, but no. No. Now we've got some, is that the furtive pygmy? The ancestor to the furtive pygmy? Okay, we've got more ledge hanging to do here. I am looking around a little bit just to make sure. It's not prompting us for the ledge hang on this side. I don't think that's the way we're supposed to be going. What in the actual hell, though? I am very much thrown off by the encounter with this enemy because we haven't seen anything like that so far in the game. What the hell? That seems very out of place. What in... Is there going to be fall damage, I wonder? More pellets. They are giving us quite a few of these pellets. I think I might actually go ahead now and use one of these, especially if there is fall damage. Let's go ahead and take a pellet and see how that works. It does give us a gradual heal here. I am a fan of the gradual heal for anybody that watched my Dark Souls 3 playthrough. It restores about the same as the gourd. It's just much slower. Now, where are we? It looks like there is a tunnel there into the cave. I'm guessing that's probably where we're going. Let's go ahead and head down. Are we taking fall damage at all? These are pretty short drops, so this is not a good test yet. Do I need to do this? Can I just drop down here? There was also that lady with the red umbrella. It probably has a different name. It's probably called something different. But to me, it looks like an umbrella. And she was playing the role of Oscar. I guess we're just dropping down here. Is this where I'm supposed to... That feels like a much longer distance. But there is... Unless we're supposed to drop down onto this tree? Might be overthinking this here. There is fall damage. We could not fall onto the tree. Fortunately, the fall damage was fairly forgiving. That is an enemy. I can't really hit you very well, but wow, the death blow, the gecko death blow. Okay. Look at the guts spilling out of you. All right, well, there are not just going to be human enemies. That is totally catching me off guard. We've had this vibe so far of, you know, samurais battling to the death. And then we're introducing other creatures into the mix. That feels a lot more like Dark Souls. They didn't seem to pose much of a threat. But I'm sure they are just the beginner versions here. Okay, so there's only so far we can climb. Was I up here already? I don't think so. Trying to see. Okay, that looks like death. Just seeing where the secrets are at here, if any. The ability to jump is such a game changer. Such a game changer. As I was saying before, this is just my method of thoroughly scouring every area. I am the kind of player that I like to poke all the corners. I like to see what I can find. So hopefully that is... There's another enemy. Oh. So I got like a backstab on it or something because it already had the... I hadn't even hit it yet, and it already had the glowing indicator for the death blow. So if you get the drop, on enemies, and it seems like that might be very doable. Some enemies I'm sure are going to be more attentive than others. And it's going to be important to watch that arrow. That arrow is something I'm not cued into paying super close attention to just yet. The arrow that shows how much attention the enemy is paying to you. I guess we're supposed to head back up here, though. Because otherwise... yeah, I should have dropped down up there. But we found a new enemy by going this way, so... We're at least... Oh my gosh, I almost fell. We're at least finding things. So we go up here. The wall jump is pretty cool. I'm a fan. I guess we're going... Where are we going, actually? I'm a little confused right now. Where am I supposed to be? Over here? Hold on a minute. Was there a ledge here that I missed? It feels like I should be able to grab onto that. Why can I not? There we go. So now we climb up here, right? And now we hug the wall. I don't think I was up here before. Any enemies? Oh my gosh, you have to be a little wary there when you're dropping off because your character moves so quickly. I almost just yeeted myself right off the cliff. Is this a door that I can interact with? Ooh, that's another thing I hadn't even thought about yet. The idea that there might be sus walls. It might be a little more like Bloodborne. One of those things that's going to be fun to find out. We will have to do some hitting of walls. Okay, I think there's only one way forward. Appears to be an escape route. Call the divine air with the reed whistle. So is this like we're moving on to the next area sort of thing? I guess let's go ahead and do this. We gotta get you some shoes though, bro.
よく見つけてくれた。さあ、参ろう。
御意。
血の定めから逃れることしかできぬとはな。
To run from the fated bloodline.
この城を出て、いずこへ参ろうか。まずはアシナの国を離れるか、あるいはどこかに身を隠すか。そなたはどう思う？
御意のままに。
御意か。そなたは変わらぬな。いや、懐かしいと思うてな。さあ、参ろう。
I'm just here to serve. I'm just here to serve. Let's make sure we exhaust the dialogue.
行こう。ここを抜ければアシナの場外だ。行こう。ここ。
All right. Now, are you going to be joining us in combat, I wonder? Or do we have to worry about you taking damage? Will that be a thing? Oh, this is beautiful. Is that an enemy up there? Are we sneaking? I don't think we're sneaking. That's a great outfit. Oh, this is Genichiro.
私はすまぬ。
お任せを。
I love the style of this.
邪魔立てするか、巫女の忍びを。
Oh boy. Is this our first boss? Is this what a boss meter looks like? There was a mark there that I don't know what that was. Trying to... All right, well, we're dodging at the very least. I don't know what that mark is. No bueno. Whoa. Oh my god. Dude straight up cut our arm off. Holy shit.
Shinobiとてこの程度か。ミコはもらっていくぞ。
Shit. Oh, who the fuck is that? What is that mask? Oh boy. Yo. We got fucked up. Whoa, we absolutely got our ass handed to us and an arm. God damn. Holy shit. All right. Maybe there was a way to beat that guy. It feels a little bit like the sequence at the beginning of Bloodborne where the creature, I don't know if that's supposed to be flashing like that. I hope my system's okay here. But yeah, it's not quite, maybe not quite pre-scripted. I don't know if you're good enough at the game, you can probably win that sequence there, maybe. But clearly here we've got a lot to learn. And we end up with a shinobi prosthetic, which of course I have not played it myself, but I have seen quite a number of people at least playing the beginning portions of Tears of the Kingdom. And the parallels there to the start of that game. The artificial arm of a shinobi passed down by the sculptor. Is that who we've met here, the sculptor? A replica of a human arm fitted with a variety of mechanisms, apparently designed with modification in mind. While it bears a number of cuts and is stained thick with blood and oil, it has been impeccably maintained. Sounds like this is going to be a key part of our game mechanic here. Game mechanics. Whoa, what do we have here? Touch Remnant? I'll do that in a bit. Let's talk first. I need to know more.
お前さん、名は何という？その目、さしずめ、任に敗れた狼といったところか。
You're not wrong.
それが忍びじゃな。わしは仏を掘らなきゃなら。お前さんはお前さんで好きにしな。
Ask how you got here. Ask about your new left arm. Let's ask about how we got here first.
何故俺はここにいる？
ただ拾ったのよ。屍かどうかもわからぬものを野良犬に食わせてやることもあるまい。
Appreciate that.
どれほど俺は眠っていた？
お前さんを拾ってからずいぶん経つぞ。
そうか。
じゃが主の主はまだ生きておるぞ。アシナの城で囚われとなっている。だが
I think we just came from there, right?
すぐにもその血を利用されちまうだろう。お前さんを見ればその価値は十分にあろうというものじゃ。
Looking at you, I'm sure you appreciate the value it has. The royal bloodline. What exactly does that mean? I do want to ask about that. Let's ask about that first.
巫女様の血が利用されるとはどういうことだ？
わしも詳しいことなど知らん。ただ、流院、そう呼ばれる特別な血があるという。主の主はそれを持っておる。
それゆえ巫女様は
付け狙われる。お前さんの体が妙なことになっておるのもそのせいかもしれぬな。流院、
The dragon's
そ
heritage.
う呼ばれる徳の主の主は、ゆえにお前さんの体が。
So are we related in some way? Do we also have some of the divine heir's blood? And there are some strange things happening with our body as a result?
この左腕、俺に何をした？
そいつは忍び義手。石腕の狼にはおあつらえ向きの牙じゃろうて。仏を掘るには無用でな。お前さんにくれてやる。
忍び義手。
そいつはただ失った腕を補うもんじゃない。任具を見つけたらわしのところに持ってくるがいい。
任具だと？そうか。このからくり。
察しがいいな。任具を持ってきたら忍び義手に仕込んでやる。そうすりゃその義手のありがたみがわかるじゃろうさ。喋りすぎたな。いい気な。
Said too much, huh? So another thing that I'm realizing here is I think this is the first time, this is the actual first time that we have had a named character, Wolf, and that our character is actually speaking and replying and conversing with others. it's always kind of just been a sort of listening experience when it came to Dark Souls and Bloodborne as well. And we never had, we were the hunter, or we were the Ashen One, or the chosen undead. We were always just some nameless character, and we were, I guess, in return, able to endlessly customize that character. And here we're just thrown in. There's no character creation. We are Wolf. This is who you're playing as. Very interesting.
お前さんを主足だが、お前
Okay.
お前さんもそうじゃが、この荒れ寺にはおかしな客がまあまあ訪れる。寺を出て右手の広場にもそうした者が一人おる。妙なことになっておる者同士、気が合うかもしれんな。
So look for a stranger outside to the right? Is that what I got there? Strangers in strange circumstances. Wonder if that's going to be a friend or is it our next enemy? Remnant. 30. Is this a... Oh, this is a message. This is a message. What is 30S? Is that 30 seconds? Touch Remnant. I'm not exactly sure. Remnant. We're watching somebody else's actions, I guess. It's maybe that's what the 30 seconds stands for. It's just like a replay of somebody else. 2 seconds? Do we have to let the other one... What are the icons that I'm seeing here? Ratings 15. Ratings 18, but there's another icon there. Am I able to view the one that's only 2 seconds? So these are like recordings. Maybe now the other one... I can't do this yet. So I don't know why this one maybe doesn't have a recording, or it's like I can't download it or something. Maybe that's what that icon is. There's some sort of network problem. What is this?
その優しい顔の仏様は、わしの彫ったもんじゃねえ。誠の仏師が彫られたものだ。人が己の内にあるものと向き合う。そういった時に助けとなるだろう。己の内にあるものとは、怒り、悲しみ、あるいは古い過去の記憶、そういった類のものじゃ。
So this is the sculptor. The sculptor. But he's not the true sculptor. Oh gosh. It's faded out, or it's blurred out a little bit because of the angle of the camera. I don't know if we're going to be getting... We can actually walk up here. These are a lot of sculptures. I think they're sculptures. I hope they're sculptures. But I'm wondering if we're going to get a binoculars or anything similar. There's an item out there. So these are the... On a sculptor's idol, consume. Or commune. Sorry, not consume. On a sculptor's idol. This is not a sculptor's idol. This is the sculptor's idol. Okay, it's telling me about remnants. Shinobi can leave behind shadows of their past actions known as remnants. Remnants are left to discipline one's peers. Some are masters of the way ahead. Others provoke sporting rivalries. This is a unique twist on the... a twist to the online functionality. I didn't quite know how... Like, maybe messages are not a thing anymore. We can open a remnant menu, so we can leave these That's what remnants, I remember it now saying your remnant menu is not available yet. So shinobi can leave behind shadows. Vitality is replenished when one's remnant is praised by another shinobi. I see. It is similar to, I think, the Estus Flask mechanic. It wasn't really an Estus Flask mechanic, but you would get HP restored, I think, if somebody else rated or praised your message. So now we have remnants instead of messages. You're not trying to verbally instruct somebody. You're showing them the way. That's really interesting. As opposed to just randomly having phantoms that just pop up as you're going about the world. And you can look at the ones that you viewed. Interesting. There's quite a few of these around here. I'm probably not going to be watching all of them. Commune with Sculptor's Idol. What does this do? Oh, Sculptor's Idol. This is our bonfire, right? Sculptor's Idols serve as a checkpoint and can be found throughout Ashina. Resting at a Sculptor's Idol will completely replenish vitality and restore 1 use of Resurrection. 1 use of Resurrection. Additionally, quick items and spirit emblems in storage will be added to your current inventory. Ah, right. Okay, sure. Good, good, good. Spirit emblems. What were spirit emblems? I don't know if I have those yet. With some exceptions, resting will also revive defeated enemies. Sure. With some exceptions. Ooh, we have prayer beads, memory. A lot of stuff that I don't know quite what to make of yet, but we have rest as the... So immediate, you actually have to choose rest. You don't have to necessarily rest. You can sit at the bonfire without actually maybe respawning the enemies. Is that the idea? You get to sort of choose, but maybe you can still mark it as a checkpoint. We'll have to see how that works out. There are so many of these remnants here. Another pellet. Didn't really have to use the one that I used before. 30 seconds. We'll view this one. You're fighting somebody. Do we have camouflaged enemies? Is that going to be a thing? Potentially some stuff over here. All right, let's look around. So much to digest. A light coin purse. A purse filled with a small amount of sen. It can be used to acquire the sen inside. Has a somewhat satisfying weight to it. The sen in this purse is not lost upon death. So maybe that's our currency. Sen. Is that displayed somewhere on our... I wish there was like a help descriptor. What is this unseen aid? So I can't scroll down to the bottom and I can't get... There's no like help. I'm pressing the joystick, each of the joystick buttons to see if there was something there. But this sounds like one of the soul items you would have. I'm guessing this meter here where it says to next skill point 500. No, it's the one in the bottom right. The one that looks kind of like a coin with a square cutout. That's got to be sen, right? This skill point thing is something else, which we haven't learned yet. There's also that 0 of 15, which I have no idea what that is. Wait, is the sun coming up? It was not sunny a minute ago, was it? Did I totally miss that? Or do we have like a dynamic? Is time actually passing as we're going about? We drew our sword. Is that because there's an enemy nearby? Do we put our sword away when there's no enemies? If so, that's a very cool, subtle detail. These remnants so far don't seem to have any wording associated with them, so you're not leaving messages. Oh my gosh, I do not remember you being here. I think you might be the lady with the red umbrella.
息を吹き返したのですね。流因の力。
The dragon's blood.
しかと見ることになるとは。
何者だ？
エマと言います。
Hi,
猿
Emma.
お方に仕えるクス氏です。
猿お方とは？
すみませぬが、主の命にて明かせません。ただ、あなたを助けよと、そう仰せつかっています。
The
信用
periods.
しろとは言いません。ですが、私は主の命を果たさねばならぬのです。あなたが持っている薬水のひょうたん、それはもともと私が作り上げたものです。クス師として助けとなりましょう。
Am I bringing you Estus flasks by any chance? Is that what we're doing here? Let's keep talking.
一つ頼みがあります。
なんだ？
少し顔を見せてください。
何？
Yeah, what do you mean? Are we not doing that already?
白いあざ。これは生まれつきですか？
いや。
ならば、流因を受けた者に現れるということか。あるいは、兆しか。
もう良いか。
ああ、十分です。無礼をしました。すみません。
Talking about this, yeah, I hadn't really taken explicit note of that, but there is this white marking, which I hadn't thought of as something other than I thought maybe our face was a little dirty. But there is apparently more to the story there.
白いあざは生まれつきではない。ならば、流因を受けた者に現れるということか。あるいは、兆しか。
Perhaps a symptom. Okay, let's present the healing gourd.
このひょうたん、お主が作ったというのか？
はい。元は九郎様のために、あなたが譲り受けていたのですね。気づいているかもしれませんが、このひょうたんの薬水は、おのずと湧き出します。尽きたとて、少し休めばまた満ちるでしょう。
クス師としての助けとは？
ひょうたんの種をお持ちください。
種だと？
はい。薬水は、ひょうたんの種より湧き出します。新たな種を加えれば、薬水の傘が増すでしょう。手に入れたら、持ってきてください。
わかった。
There you go. We're looking for seeds. We've got our shards, our Estus flask shards to look for. I don't have any though, so we'll have to wait on that.
司祭はまだわかりませんが、あなたの体は世の断りから外れているようです。返事あれば、私のところへ来てください。
わかった。
Okay, so she's also mentioning kind of the same thing that the sculptor had, that there's something strange going on with our body. I'm wondering if this is, you know, in Dark Souls we had hollowing, where there was this slow degradation after each death that we would have. And I'm wondering if there is a similar sort of parallel here, that as we die, there's going to be some strange things happening with our body. But our body is no longer confined by the rules of this world. That part is curious. And maybe this is going to be our firekeeper? Question mark? All right. So we've got our bonfire here. So we might as well go ahead and start exploring around. Grappling hook. Whoa. This is like the built-in feature here with our new prosthetic. The grappling hook allows access to normally unreachable places and a chance to take the high ground. Yo, we got a grappling hook. Nearby grapple points are designated with a circular symbol. When this symbol turns green, the grapple point is within reach, and we use our L2. Grappling hook action? Are you serious? Oh my god. I want to do that, but I also want to look around a little bit first. I also, if I grappling hook here, am I going to be able to get back? I don't know that I'm going to be able to get back. So let me go ahead and explore. I want to explore this way because there was an enemy up here, I think. Maybe it's not an enemy. Maybe it's a friend. Hello there. You have... Is that a mask you're wearing? It feels a little similar to the mask that was worn by the person who was with the... Dang, who was the guy who kicked our ass? It's going to take me a little while to... I'm absolutely terrible with remembering names. It is definitely going to take some time for me to lock in all the important names here. Kuro is our master. Inspect offering box. Let's talk to you. For some reason, the periods crack me up.
忍びの技ならばあるいはそこもとよぜひそれがしと立ち会ってもらおう
Ooh. Ooh, interesting. Face me in battle. That's not the... There it is. Okay. All right. And... You're not dead. He sounded disappointed. I think he was hoping that this was the end. Sorry to disappoint you, my dude. I don't know about that.
そうはおらぬ。お主は何だ？死なず。あるいは虫つきと呼ぶ者もおるな。死ねぬので、ただここにおるのだ。そこもとはこのような荒れ寺で何よ。随分と眉間にシワが寄っておる。そこもとよ。 それがしを使い、刀の修練をせぬか、お主の使命を果たすために、死ねぬ体ゆえ、幾度でも切られてやれるぞ。どうじゃ
Sure, why not?
承知した。
よし。ではやろう。
Are we going again?
刀を振らば、気も紛れるというもの。
Yeah, sure. Oh, we can do more training. Train in the fundamentals of combat. So this is a way for you to get down your deflect timing, maybe? I see the name. Hanbei? The Undying? We have a similar concept now to the Undead. Is our character going to have a similar... Is this going to be the reveal here that we are actually also Undying? Which is why we keep coming back to the sculptor's idol.
そこもとよ。この社には行き場を失った者が集うようだ。俺、現にそれがしもここにおる。だからかの。そこの賽銭箱にも時折何やら流れ着くのよ。
The offering box.
この社には現にだからそこの賽銭箱にも。
What is the offering box all about? Let's do some more training, I guess. Oh, wait. Oh, interesting. Okay.
しからば参る。
So it, I guess, reminds you in case you... Sometimes relentless attack is not enough to break an enemy's posture. Right. Deflect enemy attacks and perform 3 death blows. Okay. Too late. Too late. Right, so you have to keep deflecting, right? You have to keep... Because his meter keeps building up. The meter keeps building up, and you just want to do the death blow. You want to go for it right away. Okay, okay. His swings are a little easier to time. That's going to be the nature of the game, is going to be figuring out the deflect timing on various enemies. Okay. Now the step dodge, I don't think they had explicitly told us about that, but that seems to be a natural follow-on to things like quick step and rolling. But let's check it out here. Let's just see what they... Dodging won't compromise enemy posture, but it may help one avoid damage. Evade enemy attacks, then attack and perform 3 death blows. That's the gauge that's showing on the screen, right? The posture gauge. So it's kind of like you're breaking somebody's poise, except they're actually giving you the meter this time. After dodge, there's a dodge counterattack you can do. Okay, I guess let's try to do that. Okay. Wow, how did he hit me? So I don't think I'm taking a step forward as though I'm doing like a riposte, but I don't think that's necessary. I just need, when I get the indicator for the death blow, I just need to go for the death blow. This animation sequence when you do the death blow is just so cool. And I love the variety, right? If you're in different positions, depending on how you break the posture, you can get a variety of death blows, which is very cool. All right. Hanmei. Kind of like Skelly from Hades. I like it. Now, what is this about? Items that become unavailable elsewhere end up in the offering box. When the box is illuminated, it means an item has found its way inside. Items can be obtained by inspecting the box and offering money. Is this sort of a way to allow items that might, you know, items that drop from a one-time enemy that might fall off a cliff or something, find their way here? Is that what this is about? Not exactly sure, but we'll check back there later, I guess. I also noticed that there was a remnant up here on the top. Oh, we can jump off of here. Ah, that's how we get this. So what exactly did you do? Let's check this out. Just dancing around on the roof. Yeah, okay. Super helpful. Just what I was looking for. All right, so these remnants, we'll see exactly how many remnants we're going to be looking at. But I'm sure, you know, there were a few instances where the messages in DS3 were pretty helpful. Let's rest and get our health back. Yeah, that's what's happening here. We get to sit down and just see what's going on. There's this other thing, unseen aid. No idea what that's about. Let's go ahead and rest. Get full health. Unseen aid. I don't think we had any to begin. So I don't know where we're getting that from. But I guess we go grappling hook now, huh? And the grappling hook was this key here. Wow, that is cool. That is cool. And then it will let us go back down. So we can go up or down using the grappling hook. Dang, the movement is so sweet. I love it. Yes, please climb up. Oh, I can use that button. So I can use my actual X button to climb up. So if I go here, that climbs up. I can also just climb up using this. No, that's more of a jump. Okay. So I need to do... But if I jump up, I can move in this direction. Couple different ways to do things, I guess. Let's check up here. Ashina Outskirts. Look at this. Do we see any... I see an item over there. Looking out for any enemies. A few points to grab on with the grappling hook. This is going to make for some interesting environmental navigation, I can already imagine. Oh, the camera shifts the point at which you can grapple. And then you can grapple again to get a little closer. That's kind of interesting. There's another idol already. Okay, sure. Sculptor's idol found. Excellent. You can now instantly travel between sculptor's idols that have already been communed with. I wonder what communed means. Do I have to actually rest? I'm going to assume that it just means we find the things, right? You could light a bonfire without actually having to sit at it. Let's assume that that is... We'll test it out. We'll figure out how it works here. But it's very interesting that they give you this option to rest. You don't automatically have to do it. That's a cool way to do things. You can potentially travel. I imagine if you're traveling, you're going to be automatically respawning everything as it is. Okay, there's an enemy over here. I guess we have to grapple up here in order to... Probably don't have to. I could have jumped across there, maybe. Remnant. There's an item here. Okay. Ungo's sugar. Sugar candy made in Senpou Temple, sustaining Ungo's blessing. Temporarily reduces vitality damage taken from physical attacks. Bite the candy and take the Ungo stance to impart its inhuman benediction. By doing so, you endure the excess karma of man from the spirits within. Senpou monks spread this candy across Ashina in honor of her military heroes. Okay, cool. Little physical defense there if we need it. Trying to figure out if it'll let me... So that guy can see me. Well, not really. He's got the yellow... Let's go up and see if we can take him on. Can we sneak up behind you? We can. That's super interesting. Acquiring enemy loot. Enemies drop loot such as items and money. Multiple enemies can be looted at once and from some distance away. Items found in the world are different than loot in that they must be approached to be picked up. Wait, what? Items found in the world are different than loot in that they must be approached to be picked up. So I can press and hold. I can just acquire the loot. If I'm far away from it, is that what it's saying to me? I don't have to actually go to the enemy. I suppose that makes picking up items a little more smooth, so you can kind of keep the action going. We picked up a ceramic shard, a piece of pottery that breaks with a satisfying crack when thrown. Throw it at an enemy to draw their attention. We have pebbles. I think this is a pebble. Throwing and smashing such pieces made for a popular sport amongst Ashina boys. Even after growing up, they remember the old games well. I'm definitely putting that on the bar here. I guess we also got 11 sen or 11 souls for our victory in combat, but we had to loot the enemy. We didn't automatically get the money. Wow, there are so many places. There are so many places to grapple to. So much potential environment to explore. This is really interesting. I am absolutely loving this so far. So this we want to put on our... We might want this as well. Let's move this over here. Now, one thing I do want to check. We put this here. Now, if I hold up... That's not what I... Dang it. That's not the one. I should not have pressed that. We can go back to the bonfire real quick. We can go back to the sculptor's idol. I pressed the wrong button. I meant to cycle because what I wanted to test is if I hold down... If I hold down left or right, it goes back to the first slot, which is my gourd, and that's what I wanted to test, is if it was the same way that it was in DS3, and sure enough, it is. So that's a nice thing to know about. I just need not to press up, because up is not changing my spells like it would in Dark Souls. It is actually drinking my flask. Oh god. Gonna have to build in the new muscle memory here. There's a lot. Oh my gosh, they I think want you, they are aiming for a very fluid type of navigation. And it does seem like even running at full speed, if the enemy is not looking at you, you are able to get the drop on them pretty easily. I like that. Okay, let's explore. I want to explore up on the roof, actually. What's up here? Oh, man. This is such a cool way to move about the environment. It really is giving you that that samurai feel. I love it. So I want to sneak up on this guy. Might have already lost my chance. Nope. He really wanted to stay looking in the corner over there. That's nice for him to do. More pebbles, nice. Oh, we're okay. I just wanted to pick up the item, but we are of course have our wall hugging ability. Now, if the enemies are, they're not as close as I thought. Okay, so there's so many places to grapple onto that it's kind of, there's an intuitive, I guess, sense of how close you are that you're going to eventually develop. This is awesome. Okay, there's nowhere else to grapple to here, except in front of these guys. I don't want to quite do that, though. Let's go back over here. And then I guess I attracted... What was the icon that I had on my screen there? I think I was temporarily attracting the attention of one of the enemies. I wanted to explore over here. Wow, it actually doesn't let me fall off? Oh my gosh, I can't actually fall off of the tree. Wait, is that... Did I have this ability before? No. Okay, so I can just run off of that, but the tree, it actually gives me like little guardrails. Invisible guardrails to make sure that I'm not falling off. I wonder if a plunging attack is a thing. There's also a guy over here. I'm curious to see if I can do a plunging attack. I can. It gave me the reticle in the air. That is not, I'm pressing the wrong button. I was pressing. There's a little bit of Bloodborne. Oh, are these guys coming? So the yellow arrow there, the other guy has been summoned? This is my grappling hook, though. It's not my bullets. My Quicksilver bullets, which I would use my L2 button for, is what is a little bit of the muscle memory that was sneaking back in. Now, that was so cool, though, that they do give us a plunging attack. Wait, how did that guy... Bullets and other projectiles can be deflected? Wait, what? They have bullets? Oh, the guy up on the... That guy over there. I thought there was a guy that was below me. Now, do these guys de-aggro at some point? I can actually deflect the bullets, though. Let's try to do that. I keep pressing the wrong button. It says you could deflect bullets. Am I doing this right? I'm just blocking the bullet is all. I'm not actually... Okay. So we'd have to, like, get up close. So I took some damage. I took some serious damage from the bullet there. Okay, and then I died. I was trying to do the deflections, but the deflection, just one deflection is not enough against some enemies. So I'm not quite understanding yet exactly how that's supposed to work. Probably I was also taking on too many enemies there at once. Wait, I can resurrect? Oh, it's giving me a choice here if I want to... I guess I'm gonna go ahead and die because I'm not sure that I want to use... I'm not sure how available those resurrects are going to be. Maybe I should have taken that there, but it didn't seem like we were very far from... We hadn't made too much progress yet. Yeah, this is our... Okay, Sen. This is our currency that we lose when we die. Except it's not quite losing all of it. Experience toward the next skill point and current Sen in hand are halved upon death. Everything lost is gone for good. There are no known means to escape this loss. Oh. So it's not like... Am I understanding that correctly? You're actually not able to go back and retrieve? You don't have a soul's pickup? Is that what I'm reading? However, through the grace of the gods or Buddha, it may not be impossible. Maybe not. Maybe we are supposed to make it back to where we were. So that is maybe what the icons down in the left by my health bar are supposed to be. Now, have I lost the ability to grapple? It feels like I cannot grapple anymore. Why is that? Except I can grapple here. But I can't grapple here? Or I couldn't see it. I'm sorry. I wasn't in line of sight. That's what the deal was. So they can actually see you a lot more easily. Shit. God damn it. Whoopsie. I'm trying to get good at deflecting. Trying to get good at it. Definitely failing right now. We'll take our healing gourd. Maybe I should have used a life gem. All right, so can we... All right, we had our plunging attack that we had before. Let's try to do that again on this guy. We get our plunging attack. And then this guy here. He has a kick. What? He just tried to kick us. Are there actually kicks in this game? I'm gonna collect his sen before he goes over the edge. Do I have a kick? I'm trying to do a kick the way that I would in Dark Souls, but it doesn't seem to work that way. All right, so there might be a way to sneak around to the side here. Let's explore down here first. Oh, here's a guy. Let's go ahead and see if we can do a little bit of the fall tactics. I like this plunging attack. That plunging death blow is so cool. Oh my gosh, I love it. So we are also adding to our... We're adding to... Maybe that's what it's talking about. We're progressing 2 different ways here. We have the sen that we're collecting. We have 72 of those. And we also have this progress bar now that's building up toward the next skill point. And that seems to be... We're picking those up, I think, automatically as we kill enemies. I'm also noticing that this bar over here, we have 2 circles. One of them looks full. I don't know if that's like a flower icon, but the one to the left was... It has like a slice of the pie now that's been added to it, but it was not like that a minute ago. I think that's also progressing as we're killing enemies. There's lots going on here. I'm trying to parse it all. But the stealth element and getting used to what exactly we can, what exactly we can get away with in terms of approaching enemies. How do I get across here? Is this... It is not at all close to where we came from. I don't know if I need a longer grappling hook. It's not giving me any sort of prompt, so I don't think we can go that way right now. But we might be able to get a longer grappling hook at some point. Just checking around. There might not be anything there. Although those boulders, could we maybe destroy those? This is very, very cool. I could also probably jump up the wall. But the grappling hook is so sick. More shards. Okay, that's the end of the road there. So now... We might not want to take on all the enemies. Oh, we can do a wall hug here. Oh my gosh. I thought we were going to fall off there for a minute. And then they're giving us this this place to sneak by. Could we sneak up on you, perhaps? It's the gun guy that does so much damage. Ooh, you're coming our way. I don't know if this is the right way to go. Okay, now do they... I did not attract their attention. And I think I progressed my little pink bar down there a little bit more. That's kind of cool. Okay, that's a nice pickup. I don't think I can get that item yet without being seen by you. I would love to get a plunging attack on the gun guy. That feels like the way we want to go. So why don't we... Let's go back this way. This is so exhilarating. I am just geeking out right now, learning a new game. And I really can't get over it how so fun this is to maneuver around the environment. Please don't roll off the cliff. Let's not do that. I don't know if I remembered to pick up the sen from the guy we killed before. I might have forgotten about that. Now, can I go... Okay, we can go here. And then we can go... It's not letting me go on this roof. Was there not a... But it has this... the invisible railing here, which is pretty neat. Is it not going to let me get close enough to... I'm going to have to take this guy on, but I'm not able to do it with a plunging attack. Or am I? Can I just jump? Is that a thing? I feel like I'm not... I should be able to just jump here, shouldn't I? I'm trying to rely on the grapple mechanic, the grappling hook mechanic, when I forget I just have a jump button. We're living in new territory here. This is not Dark Souls anymore. You can actually jump wherever you can imagine. Which means I might be able to jump up here as well. Ooh, awesome. Now we should be able to get a plunging attack, right? Surely now I should be in position. Actually, I could have done it from here, right? So we can ledge hang down to here, drop down. Now we're in the spot. I love it. I love it. Whoopsie. So let's see. Oh, there's a dog. Oh, no. Dog's dead. I am not timing that right at all. There we go. I think I was... So... I don't know if I was taking damage there. I wasn't watching my health. But I think there is a little bit of forgiveness in the parry timing or the deflect timing. Because it is... Still, it's not like... I'm not taking full damage from it. Right? I'm sort of like... I'm not getting the full deflect, but I'm also not fully taking damage. Something along those lines. I'm not exactly sure. But it feels like I'm partially doing it, and it's sort of like keeping me in the battle. Which I like. They're giving you... They're incentivizing you to try to get good at the deflections. Let's go back up if we can here. I want to head back up here. Oh, that is cool. So there is a lot of mobility that they're giving you with this jumping. Oh, I love that. That is so much higher than I would have thought that I could reach, and yet it just lets me do it. Awesome. Where's the next enemy? A lot of these remnants. This one's only 2 seconds. It's just you falling to your death, probably. No, just standing there. What was that? A crow? Wait. Or a turkey? No, it's a chicken. It's a rooster. Excuse me. It is a rooster. I am a little caught off guard by the fact that we are battling wildlife. I guess a dog is not too unexpected, but the lizards and now a rooster getting in on the mix here. It's definitely throwing me off just a little bit. Was there an icon for a bonfire? Yes. Now, the other thing I don't... There's also a doggo down there. We found a sculptor's idol. I don't want to rest just yet, though. Now, can I... Okay, the dogs died pretty quickly. Is there another one? Okay, so far the dogs are actually not too much of a threat, it seems like. Now, the thing I had forgotten about was recovering my souls or sen, which it doesn't actually seem to be a thing here, unless it happened already. It might have happened and I just completely missed it, but I don't remember. My brain definitely, you'll probably get used to me missing very obvious things that show up on the screen because my brain just hyperfixates on certain details and just completely ignores others. But I don't know if that's a thing. I was a little confused by the way that we were instructed in terms of how our souls were going to be regenerating, or the way that we were going to be. It looked like the read that I got on it is that these points to our next skill point, that gets like cut in half. Whatever we have on that bar gets cut in half when we die, and we lose all of our sen. I'm not exactly sure. We have to find this out. We're going to have to figure things out. Right now, I'm just kind of exploring, seeing what there is to find. There's a branch here to... Why would you let me grapple out there? I'm gonna find out. That feels like a very dangerous place to be. Why would you let me do this? I don't know why I would let me do that. But okay. Interesting. I feel like maybe it's just giving you that sort of freedom in the environment. Okay, we can go up here. It's a little particular where it actually lets me do the grappling hook. Can't quite get up here. Doesn't seem like that's a place to go. What do we have in here? Hello there. Hello? I was expecting that guy to get up. A shuriken wheel, a mechanical device made by the mechanical genius Dogen, or Dogen, can be fit into the shinobi prosthetic to become a working prosthetic tool. While it is palm-sized, a surprising number of shuriken can fit into the shuriken wheel, as the edges were designed for stacking. A fine example of what can be achieved when one matches mechanical finesse with a shinobi's talent. So we're going to be adding all kinds of stuff onto our mechanical arm. Oh god, we really are playing Tears of the Kingdom, aren't we? Yeah, we have to go back to the sculptor, right? Can't be used on their own. They have to be given to the sculptor. But we can go back there using the sculptor's idol. There we go. Or the homeward idol. Ah, we may have found that might have been the place that we were at, and I didn't notice it. Okay. The, what was I going to say? The sculptor's idol mentioned this, the homeward idol, I should say, mentioned the Dilapidated Temple. I guess that's probably where the sculptor is. So now where do we want to go? Okay, there is a scary enemy over there. Probably don't want to be taking you on if we can help it. I do like that they're very forgiving about standing on tree branches. We were up here before, I think, right? But I don't know if we were up here. Oops, I did not see the hole in the ceiling. Let's try that again. Wait, how did I do that? I went out here. No, where did I go? I did go out here, right? And then I went to the tree branch. That's what I did. Let's go back over here. This definitely has such a different feel to it. Such a different feel compared to DS3 and the Dark Souls games in general. But I am absolutely loving it so far. So how do we... Can we get up this way? Or are we going to be forced to take you on? I wonder if I can get a plunging attack on you. This guy has 2 death blow points. Or death blow... what do you call? Are we supposed to take you on? We did just sit at a sculptor's idol, right? We gotta take you on, don't we? Especially if we get a plunging attack. They're called perilous attacks. Some enemies are unguardable. Some enemies use unguardable perilous attacks. We're also facing General Naomori Kawarada. My pronunciation, please excuse me. So it's signified with a danger symbol. That's what we were seeing before. When these occur, watch carefully and look to perform a specific response. Yo. So as a thrust lands, we have to use L1 to deflect. We want to use A, which is actually the X button, before the sweep lands in order to jump. And for grabs, we want to jump or sprint out of their range or use a step dodge. Oh, that is a lot to remember. So we have to be on guard for the perilous attacks. Okay. Now, does this count as a... This should count as a death blow, so we should be one death blow up already. Ow, that was bad. That was a sweep. That was a sweep. And that was instant death. So with the sweep attack, we were supposed to jump over it. Is that what we were supposed to do? Do we resurrect here? I don't know what we're supposed to do at this point. I guess I'm going to resurrect because we have it. I think maybe that's the mechanic we're supposed to be using here, except I didn't do it in time. There's a time limit there, which I did not understand. Okay, so I think I'm screwing up a little bit here by being my deliberative self. And I think we're supposed to, because now the skill point thing has been cut in half. And also, I think our sen was cut in half, so we did not lose all our sen. And it does not seem as though we're able to get those back. But it did say that maybe there's a way. It did say that there might be some way by the gods. Let's kill the other wolf over here. Cannot grab that ledge apparently. Where did that dog come from? Wolf, dog? Where the heck were you? I heard the growling, and I thought maybe this one came back to life. Yeah, so far the dogs don't seem to pose too much of an issue. I want to kind of read that again. I think we were just supposed to jump over that attack. So let's try to do that next time. But we really do, obviously those attacks will really kick your butt. And you've got to be ready. But I like that we're able to get the drop, at least. Get the battle off on the right foot. It might be good. I think our little resurrection thing there is being recharged by killing enemies. So that might be a good thing for us to like go kill the rooster. Those sorts of enemies in the future. I want to get this guy though. I was pressing the button. I almost didn't get that. Okay, what am I missing there? So it didn't... I think we were just a little too low on health. It didn't actually, like, kill us instantly. Okay, we need to heal. I'm trying to get deflects here. Whew. Definitely getting my butt kicked here. Let's go ahead and resurrect this time. Oh, it gives you right into... It takes you right back into the battle. So to stay down after being knocked to the ground surely means death. Safety roll can be used to quickly recover from being knocked down or posture broken. When posture broken or knocked down, use A or B, or which is X or circle, to safety roll. Resurrection achievement. Return from the dead using resurrection for the first time. So the Divine Heir's blood grants the ability to return from the dead using resurrective power. One charge I see. One charge is always restored by resting at a sculptor's idol. Killing enemies restores additional charges. Resurrection becomes unusable immediately after using it, but killing enemies will make it available again. This music is very epic as well. Oh, there is so much to digest here. Feeling a little bit over my head, trying to get these deflection timings, but really kind of failing pretty badly so far. So maybe it might be a better idea for us to just go for attacking. Yeah, because we can't just go directly through everything. I pressed the wrong button there. I was trying to get one of these. Okay, so I can't dodge through that like I can. I'm thinking in terms of iframes, and if I dodge at the right time, I can just go through that attack, but that's not how that works. We're not getting the iframes there in that situation. So we didn't really get much use out of our resurrection there at all. This enemy is pretty tough. What is unseen aid? What does that mean? Unseen aid. Half of skill, experience, and sen are lost upon death. But there is a way to avoid this on rare occasions. Through the unseen aid of gods and Buddha, one may be spared this loss. The chances of receiving unseen aid can be seen in the pause menu. So did we not lose half our shit just now? That's what it looks like. We have a 30% chance. That's what unseen aid means. So 30% of the time, we're not going to lose our shit. I mean, right now, I'm kind of like determined. I want to get this guy. Let's keep killing the little freebie enemies here. Because we get at least we get a we do get our meter restored a little bit. Those guys over there were onto us for a moment. I don't know if we want to sit here and farm these guys. I'm probably not going to do that. Can I climb back up here? It doesn't let me necessarily hang on every single ledge. There we go. We'll go kill this guy. Ow. So you're a little bit you're a little bit tougher than the dogs. You had a bit of a claw swipe there that I wasn't expecting, so we took a little bit of damage. This guy might be tougher than what I'm supposed to be taking on right now, but I want to learn. No, I've got to get out of dodge there. Oh my gosh. Or I can jump over it. See, that's the other thing. I'm not thinking about dodging. No, I got stuck on the thing. I'm trying to potentially switch over to this. So how am I'm trying to drink my my flask. Now I've lost my camera lock. I am not recognizing that at all. The rolling is definitely not a thing you're supposed to rely upon. That is my Dark Souls instincts there. That's going to take, I think, some learning. It's going to take some unlearning. Did we already get another pre-scripted sequence here? We got sent back to the sculptor because we got our ass kicked so badly.
いいんがよの。なかなかに死にきれぬようじゃ。
What is this? Wrought essence. Sculptor. Somewhere a pained cough rings out continuously. The man who coughs zealously sculpts statues of Buddha to avoid being consumed by the building flames. Owning this item reduces one's chances of receiving unseen aid. Oh no. Uh-oh. Looks like we've just made the game harder on ourselves. Because we died too much. That's what it seems like. So we've received a wrought essence. Dragon rot. The more one with the power of the dragon's heritage dies, the more a sickness known as dragon rot spreads through the world. Dragon rot is not caused by resurrection. It has a chance to occur only when the wolf truly dies repeatedly. The more rot essence wolf has, the lower the chances of receiving unseen aid. Oh no. Oh, that is unfortunate. That is unfortunate. Because now, wow, we have cut unseen aid chance in half. Gosh. And we got sent all the way back here. So this is like, it's like we've procured kind of a, where is it here? A dark sign almost. It says 1 of 1. So it sounds like maybe we can't obtain any more of this. Somewhere a pained cough rings out continuously. The man who coughs zealously. Yeah. Well, that's unfortunate. That kind of sucks. Yeah, I've been dying. I'm kind of stinking it up so far. You got any maybe you can help me with the new prosthetic thing that I found.
手に入れた。人具か。おう。忍び義手は牙じゃと言うたが、人具を仕込むことで、その牙は形を変えることができるようになる。敵立てならば打ち砕き、素早き敵ならば仕留め撃つ。仕込んだ人具が増えるだけ、敵を殺す術も増えるじゃろう。殺す相手なりの殺し方を持つ。そういうことじゃ。随分と詳しい。いかんな。いつも。
Yeah, calm down, dude.
血生臭いことを言うておるから、仏の顔も鬼になるのよ。どれ貸してみろ。わしが人具を仕込んでやろう。
I guess let's get powered up because we need the help. Oh, but it's going to cost... Is it going to cost us money? I mean, let's go ahead and spend our money if that's the case. Regular shinobi tools found in the world can be specially adapted to the shinobi prosthetic via the Fit Prosthetic Tools menu. Oh, maybe this is like we're putting on runes or something, and we can kind of load out our prosthetic. Loaded shuriken, right? It costs spirit emblems to use. Spirit emblems. Don't remember what that is right now. Bullet shuriken, you know. Single. The swiftly thrown shuriken damages enemy vitality and posture, particularly against those with a tendency to take to the air. That guy was jumping quite a bit. Maybe this is something we could use against him. So it says, what do we do here? Create loaded shuriken? Sure, why not? There we go. Okay. Oh, that's what that is. We can change the portion. I was wondering why the Y button prompt was showing up there. So that's our triangle. We can do the shuriken throw with the right trigger or the R2. And do we have a limited amount of those, I wonder? Okay, I think that is... We're good to go?
わしが掘る仏はどうやったって怒り顔だ。業深いものはそうなる。お前さんもいつか掘ってみればわかるだろうさ。それで何か用か。
These are all the same options we had before. Okay. Okay. So it's given us more instructions on this. Using them consumes spirit emblems. What were the spirit emblems again? Open equipment menu. Use prosthetic tool. Switch prosthetic tool. Okay, let me open the equipment menu. Prosthetic tool equipment slots have been unlocked. There are 3 slots available to equip and switch out prosthetic tools as needed. On the equipment selection screen, the controls can be viewed through the triangle key. So we put the loaded shuriken there. And what were spirit emblems? Is that what that 0 of 15 is supposed to be? Because I don't have any of those right now. And I don't exactly know how to get more. Oh, we unlocked a new inventory screen there for our prosthetic arm tools. I mean, I'm just going to try to use this, but yeah, it says 0. It has nothing. We just got 5. We just picked up 5. Cool. They are consumed each time these abilities are used. Spirit emblems can be obtained from defeating enemies in the world and purchased from sculptors' idols. I see, that's a way for us to spend our sen, apparently. If you pass near them, they will find their way to you. Okay. Good, good, good. So let's do that then. Let's get back to where we were. So we can purchase spirit emblems. How much do those cost? 1 for 10? I mean, let's go ahead and spend these just because I've already lost a whole bunch of sen, but I can go grind for some more if I really need to. Now we have 7 of these. Maybe these will help us in the so Ashina Outskirts. Okay, so this brings us back to the Dilapidated Temple. It's in 2 different places, similar to how we would always have Firelink Shrine at the bottom of each menu. We can go to just important places and always come back here. And we have these 2... Right, I want to go to the gate path here. Well, that was cool. We got to beat this guy. We got to beat the general. I'm stubborn. I may be losing all of my experience, my skill points, but that's fine. We'll get him back. It's no big deal. We might get more dragon rot too. That's the only problem with this scenario. But it did say 1 of 1. It did say 1 of 1 here on the key items. So can we really get more of those? I feel like no. So we're kind of just stuck with that one for now. I do want to kill the wolves here though. But yeah, let me get back to the general here in a moment. We'll take him on. So I need to, with this guy, I really need to be not relying on the dodge. The dodge is not the thing that's going to get me home. It needs to be like a combination of things, right? It needs to be a combination of deflections and attacks, and then getting out of the way when his big critical attack is coming. That's where I need to be using. That's where I need to be using the shuriken probably when he jumps in the air. See, I'm not getting the I need to continue the deflection train there. Like I got a couple deflections in a row, and I think that was good. but I need to keep it going. I can't just, I'm expecting to like go into some sort of an attack or a dodge, and that's not the sequence there. I should probably try the shuriken there. That's where I gotta get away. Oh my gosh, what am I doing? I am not getting away. I need to jump. I need to jump. Oh my gosh. That is not the right way. I'm so not used to jumping being a part of the story here. What is that? What is that? Did we get him? Did we get him? Out of my game, dork, with your jump attacks and your slashing attacks and all this nonsense and giving me sculptor rot, whatever. Oh, that feels good. Whew. We got a prayer bead, a loose prayer bead. Oh my gosh. Offering 4 of them at a sculptor's idol will increase maximum vitality and posture. Boy, oh boy, do I need more of that. Currently, the wolf has 1 bead in his possession. Oh my goodness. We got a gourd seed as well. Yes. Oh my god, I need more of these for sure. Seed from which healing waters continuously spring forth. Give to Emma to increase the maximum uses of the healing gourd. Oh my gosh, the twisted gourd of medicinal waters was known throughout Ashina since long ago, but it was the extraordinary healer Dogen, I still don't know how to pronounce that name, and his pupil Emma who discovered the self-replenishing nature of this seed. Oh, we did get back quite a bit of experience there. I don't know if we got back nearly as much as we lost. Oh my goodness. I do like your outfit. The aesthetic of this place is so cool. I am really low on health as well. This is probably a good time to use one of these, maybe? Unless we go straight back to... You know what? Let's go back to... I'm guessing that this has got to be a guy, since we got a freaking gourd seed from defeating him. This has got to be a guy that does not come back, right? And if he does, we can just keep farming gourd seeds, right? That's not how this works. Why can I not get up here? Hello? I need to use the frickin'... I totally didn't see the grappling hook spot. We are heading back. We are heading back. Physical enhancement. Yo, there is so much going on here. There is so much happening. The enhance physical attributes option. I feel like every couple minutes there is just a new thing being thrown at me. But that's great. This is the fun. This is the fun of digesting a new game. The Enhance Physical Attributes option has been unlocked in the Sculptor's Idol menu. Here you can spend 4 prayer beads to create a prayer necklace. Okay, that's where we can take advantage of the prayer beads eventually. There's also this thing, Memory, that we're going to pick up at some point. We're also full on our spirit emblems, which I guess we got some from defeating the general. Let's go back, because it's time to upgrade our gourd. Ah, man. This is going to be such fun. And also, I'm going to be getting wrecked a lot trying to learn the combat in this game, because as you can see, the muscle memory from wanting to dodge, right? The roll everywhere like you would do in Dark Souls. That is not the name of the game here. We are in a different territory. We have another resurrection icon now, though. That's great.
物資殿には会われましたか？
ああ、俺は。
はい。我が師道元より聞いたことがあります。
Sounded like she said
龍
Dogen.
は海星の力を授けることができる。しかしそれは常ならぬ力。繰り返せばやがてよどみがあふれ、関わった者に病として降りかかる。その病を
Yes.
流害と呼ぶ。
I already know about this, I'm
知
afraid.
りながらそれを止められなかったは私の不明です。すみません。
その流害を治す術は
わかりません。ですが、突き止めねば。
I really hope there's a way to
まず
stop it.
は死の残した記録を当たってみます。
頼む。
Okay, but let's get the gourd seed action here. Yes. Yes. No
種の種と
thoughts about that necessary.
はい。それをこちらに。
Hi.
種をひょうたんに植え付けます。よし。これで薬水の傘が増すでしょう。
That feels good.
妙な薬だ。
妙ですか。うん。悪い気はしません。貢献があれば奇妙と思うことでも勇んですべし。それが我が師道元の教えですので。
Dogen.
ひょうたんの種を見つけたならばまた持ってきてください。薬水のかさ増しをしましょう。
I will be heading straight here. You can rest assured. I will be making a beeline straight for this place as soon as I get a gourd seed. And with that, I think I am going to wrap up this first installment of Sekiro. What an incredible start. We have literally only scratched the surface, and I am already kind of overwhelmed with all that is going on. This is just an amazing, amazing world that we are in. And it is such a departure. When people said that this was different, I can see why. It is definitely a big time departure from Dark Souls. And it's going to be a lot of fun. We're going to have to figure out how to live with this dragon rod, I guess, though. That's going to be a thing. But yeah, we're going to go ahead and wrap it up there. We got to take out this general. We've only gotten our journey started, and I can only imagine what's going to be next time. So thank you all very much for joining me, and I hope to see you in the next one.